What is up, everybody? Matt here, back again with another video for you. I'm actually recording this on a new laptop here, so you can excuse the trying to get everything right. So today, I wanted to talk about the Beatles reissue, better known as the White Album. Much like Sgt. Pepper did last year, the Beatles White Album is getting a super deluxe reissue with all kinds of crazy extras. So I just wanted to talk about that. There's going to be several different versions of it available. Standard edition, deluxe, which includes 3 CDs, and the vinyl version actually includes 4 LPs. And then there's going to be a limited edition, super deluxe version that contains 6 CDs, a Blu-ray, and that all comes packed in a book. The album's 30 tracks have been remixed by Giles Martin and mix engineer Sam O'Kell in stereo mix, 5.1 surround. The big kicker about this reissue is that it includes 27 early demos and 50 session takes, which have apparently never been released or heard before. And I got all this info from Ultimate Classic Rock. They did a really good article about it. Sorry, I'm looking at my hair and I'm trying to fix it in the thing. But I'll include a link to that in the video description. I think it's great that they are kind of cleaning out the vaults when it comes to this stuff, because people have waited long enough to hear it, and we, you read about it, you see the documentaries like an anthology where they talk about, oh, we made all this music and we recorded it, and there's this version, and you think to yourself, man, I'd love to hear that. And it's great that they're doing that and they're releasing it. I think it's also really good that they have Giles working on it, because he did such an incredible job on the Love album and Beatles Rock Band and all the other Beatles projects that he's worked on, and taking the helm from his dad. Some of this stuff has indeed been leaked before, on bootlegs, obscure recordings, things like that people have gotten their hands on. So some fans may be like, oh, I've already heard that, or this version's better. But I think, like Anthology did years ago, where there was material that people had previously, this is kind of nice because we're getting a professional, clean version of it that sounds like it should sound, but it is nice to hear different perspectives on stuff that we've heard for years. I think it's so cool when you can get that same song from a different angle. What if a great example of this is the stripped down version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps, where it's just George on the acoustic doing the demo, and how much more powerful that one is as opposed to the studio track. It's really cool. And, as crazy as it sounds, I encourage a lot of people to look into these demos and these sessions, because you may find your preferred version of a certain song that you've heard for years and may be like, that version's way better. Why didn't they put that on the album? And, I'm not saying, that's going to happen for everybody. Some people will be like, I can't get my hair right. Some people will say I can't get my hair right. But no, it'll be interesting to see what people think of it. Sorry, I've got my notes up here on my other computer screen. I'm living in the future here. I got 2 screens going. That said, I'm really only interested in those demos, session tracks, that extra stuff, as I was with the Pepper release last year. And to add on to that, I still haven't bought the 50th anniversary of Sgt. Pepper. And that says something, that's one of my favorite albums. I just have been kind of dragging my heels on it, and I'm not saying that, I represent every Beatles fan. I know there's some folks that are going to, be there on day one. Maybe they already have it pre-ordered. And then there's some folks that are just going to ignore it. But it would be really neat to have. And I haven't seen the price tags yet, but I'm pretty sure that they're up there, especially for that super deluxe edition. As a vinyl collector, I would really love to have that super deluxe vinyl. That would be really nice just to have. It's an important album. The group was pulling in different directions at the time. It's kind of like all for having a solo album under one roof. And it resulted in some great music, but at the same time, it's also kind of sad because you can start to see the cracks in the foundation starting to form. And it would be the beginning of the end for the group. I would love to get it just for the extras, as I said. But but I know that's probably not going to happen. I don't think they're going to do I didn't read about any. Hey, if you just want the demos, they're here. My question to you guys is: are you going to buy it? Is this something that you're interested in? Are you going to get the CD, the Blu-ray, the T-shirt? What are you going to get? And also, I just want to throw this out there. When it comes to the White Album, do you call it the Beatles or do you call it the White Album? Sound off in the comments below. Also, I just want to say thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, watching and stuff. I never thought anybody would watch this channel, so thank you guys so much for doing that. Like, comment, share, whatever, it all helps. And thank you guys very much for supporting the channel, and I will see you guys next time.